Well, it's time to answer some of your email as we bring it on today. And Pat, this first one comes from Katie, who says, my husband is seeing a woman who is half his age. He encouraged her to divorce her husband. They talk every day. She even comes over to our home most days. They meet outside on the road, so I can't hear what's being discussed between the two of them. When I talk to him about it, he gets angry. What can I do?
You can tweak him pretty hard on that one. That's outrageous. He just thinks you're a doormat. He's taken advantage of you. I cannot believe that you're allowing this to happen. So you're asking us, what do you do? Well, very frankly, you go to a lawyer and you ask that lawyer that you would like to get a decree of separation and maintenance from your husband. And then you serve him with the appropriate papers. He is carrying on an affair. You don't know if it's sexual. It's obviously sexual, but I mean, whether it's they're consummating, you don't know, but you think so. But there's no question that he is committing a type of adultery, and you don't have to put up with it. So what should you do? Just very quietly, don't announce what you're doing. Go quietly to a lawyer and say, I want the appropriate papers, and then maybe, always keep out the thought of reconciliation. God is a God of restoration, but in this case, your husband, I can't understand it, but you're allowing him to be done, and you're an enabler, so don't allow it anymore, all right?
Does end maintenance mean letting him know what this is going to cost him?
Maintenance means you pay the bills, exactly.
I like that part.
You
that
like the maintenance part.
Katie. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is David, who says, how is the vote recount attack going to affect the Trump election? Is he in jeopardy?
Not really. This whole thing is ridiculous. This Stein is just absurd. The whole thing, in my opinion, is a
Who's
fun...
behind it, Pat? It's not...
Well, I think George Soros, what I understand, is picking up the tab. He wants to do anything to hurt, and the whole thing is to delegitimize the Trump election, because Trump is getting ready to do a revolution in the government of our country, and the progressives have imposed all these horrible things on it. Can you imagine? You hear what the president did? He blamed Fox News on his defeat, the defeat of Hillary Clinton. Fox News, a cable news network.
Yeah, she had everybody else
on
her side.
I mean, blaming a cable news network on your defeat. You're defeated because of Obamacare. You're defeated because of those crazy regulations. You're defeated on the fact that the GDP hadn't grown at about 1% over the last 3 or 4 years. That's why you get defeated, and then the poor middle class is taking it in the neck. Okay, I don't know how I got off on that, but all right, do the next.
That was good. Okay, here's Jean, who says, Pat, why does God allow my heart to keep breaking? I'm 26 years old and would love to get married and start a family. I was engaged to a great man, and he passed away at a young age. I've dated other men, and they've all broken my heart. Is there a prayer I can say to heal my heart? I just truly want to find love and be a mother. Please help.
I want to say it sounds hard, but... the best way to get a man is to make him think he's chasing you. And if he thinks you're chasing him, and with the thought of, you know, I want to get married, I want to have babies, and you're the man, and the guy says, oh, I'm like deer caught in the headlights. Just chill. Yeah. I mean, that's the big thing.
She's only 26.
You're too anxious about it. And you fall in love with the Lord, and then say, God, I'm yours, and I want to do what you want to do, and let this happen. And then relax. Yeah. But you hit these relationships with all this tension, and the men feel that, and they get scared. And that's the way it is. So let him think that he's chasing you. That's right. Good advice. Good advice. Thank you, Terry. All right.
And thank you for your questions. We love hearing from you. We welcome them, just so that you know you can submit them at cbn.com.